Your DAW is too fast. You can load a synth in 3 seconds, drag a loop in, quantize all your notes in a undo, redo, all before your cup of tea has even gone cold. It's brilliant, but it's also the reason you can't finish beats. When every idea takes 0 effort, nothing feels earned. And when nothing feels earned, you stop caring enough to finish it. Bear with me. So I used to sit down and I'd think, right, let's make something quick. And 2 hours later, I'd have loads of different sounds, 100 different reverbs, 12 snares, and no song. It felt productive, like I was moving, clicking, tweaking, adjusting, but I wasn't finishing. I was chasing possibilities. It's like scrolling through Netflix for 40 minutes and never actually watching something. Too many choices, too little commitment. DAWs removed friction, and friction used to be part of creativity. Hardware made you slow down. Sampling forced you to listen carefully. Tape made you commit. When everything's instant, our ideas can stay shallow. The faster we move, the less time our brain has to connect emotionally. Flow, the flow state, that real creative zone, it needs rhythm. But our workflow is often in hyperspeed. Psychologists call it the paradox of choice. See the book by Barry Schwartz, The Paradox of Choice. The more options you have, the harder it is to decide, because every decision triggers regret about the choices you didn't make. In the studio, that means constant comparison. You're not making music, we're A/B testing ourselves to death. And your brain never gets to drop into that flow. The sweet spot where time disappears and ideas just happen. It's frustrating. Look, let's jump in for a second so I can demonstrate this with an example. Right, so I have a little idea here. Little 8-bar loop. Little dance floor, soulful drum and bass. Ooh. So we've got Omnisphere here, right? I've loaded a simple pad. And I'll try and use this as an example of commitment making you more creative. So let's say we want to lay down a little stab kind of pad. Something like that, little rhythm. So let's lay that in. Let it come back round. We're not going to set the world alight with that, but I'm not going to quantize things because I don't really work like that, I've got to be honest. All right, so we've got something like that, right? So, option A, we stick with Omnisphere. We spend a long time adjusting all of these settings here. We could spend, you know, a long time here. I would probably run it a bit more filtered, something like this. Oh, maybe we should play this LFO. I think you get the idea. Actually, I'm not quite sure about the patch. Shall we try another patch? No. No. This could go on for a while. But what I'm trying to get at, I suppose, is, I mean, I know my example is a little bit over the top, but if we were to just bounce this, so it's effectively now, let's mute off Omnisphere, effectively we have committed to this sound in audio. I think you would behave differently if it was audio. I'm not a massive fan of the big tail, so I'm just gonna cut them out. Actually, I like the idea of it cutting there. Actually, we'll take that. We're going to loop that instead. Yeah, maybe a little bit of filter. Actually, let's get a little bit of shaper box on it. Let's get a bit of movement. Maybe this needs to be half a bar. So, and then, you know, you're like, oh, I might need a bit more brightness now. you're going to start using effects with more intent to shape this sound to how you want it. A bit of noise. You might think, actually, you know what, I want it even tighter, actually, but only on, say, the first one. Okay, so we then take that and we duplicate that. And then you might come and put your reverb in independently. Yeah, I like that. Move on. Move on. See how much like committing to audio or that sound forces me to then think differently about how to use it creatively. And that's kind of the point. Excuse my laboured example, but that's the point. Limitation inspires creativity is an age-old adage. Yeah. So we don't need to ditch DAWs, computers. We need to slow them down on purpose. Try this. Limit yourself. 8, 12 sounds. No undo. No undo for 10 minutes. Commit. Commit. Bounce your takes early, like we saw. Or grab one of those projects you can never finish and sample it as if you're remixing it. When you reduce options, we increase intention. When you can't fix everything instantly, you actually start feeling your ideas again. I think finishing music isn't about motivation. It's about depth. We think speed means efficiency, but in music it often means escape. We skip through sounds, presets and ideas so fast that we never stay long enough to feel anything. Our DAWs are amazing, no question. They give us power, but power without resistance creates chaos. When you slow down, you bounce, commit, or just stop tweaking, you give your brain space to connect with what you're hearing. And a really cheesy way to finish this video. Every tool has a tempo. Tape had one, vinyl had one. Your DAW's tempo is instant, and that is not human. You get my idea though. Commit. Follow for more. Oh yeah, make sure to subscribe so we can keep doing these videos. I'm enjoying it. And hopefully, if you're still watching this bit, you probably are too. So yeah, ding dong, hit the bell. See you in a bit. Peace.